It's not how you play the game. It's if you win veterans benefits that you deserve. This is the money rules. Combined ratings table is mixed in here. Learn VA math. So it's not really about the win or lose part. You can win and get 0%. Under the money rules, that's not even a win still. That's still a loss if money is what you're chasing after. So if you're going for money, and that's your motivation here, the disability you're going to file a claim for, review it and review the rating criteria before you file the claim so you can figure out where you may land, right? So we're going to look at one of the PACT Act claims, allergic rhinitis. And basically, this is a good example. So allergic rhinitis tops out at 30%, where like mental health and lots of other claims top out at 100. So right off the bat, you're limiting yourself to a 30% rating. If this is a disability you have and this is going to work under the VA money rules and get you into the hundo club, that's fine. But if you're down lower, 10, 30, 40%, it's not going to move the needle on your claim very much. So being aware of that is the first step of this. So if you look at the rating criteria here, you're severely limited, right? A 30% rating is with polyps. A 10% rating is without polyps. And then there's some other pieces to this that you also need to have. So the polyps are like the main thing here. So if you have them, then your chances are higher. But if you don't have polyps, now you're really limiting yourself to a 0 or 10% rating, and that's what's happening with a lot of these allergic rhinitis claims. So what can we do instead of filing allergic rhinitis claim and getting a 0% rating? One thing you can do is you could file a TDIU claim. So it depends on your strategy and it depends on your overall rating. But instead of like, oh, the PACT Act is a great way to go, depending on your current rating right now, an allergic rhinitis or a asthma claim or a chronic sinusitis claim might just get you 0%. Money rules. It's not going to get you up higher. It's just going to get another disability lowball rating for you. That's not what we're trying to go after. So one thing you could do is TDIU, total disability based on individual unemployability. And you may meet the requirements right now before you even file a PACT Act claim. So this is something for you to definitely take a look at. TDIU is a monthly benefit that compensates veterans at the 100% rating if one of their disabilities or the combination of their disabilities prevent them from maintaining substantial gainful employment. So this doesn't mean you're not working. That is a component to it, but they're not looking at, are you employed? They're looking at, are you unable to work because your service-connected disability prevents you from doing so? So a component to this, obviously, is not working. But if you're just in between jobs and you file a TDIU claim, you need to be able to say how it's your service-connected disability, not because the economy's like this or there's a lack of jobs. You need to be able to pin it on your service-connected disability. There's two types of ways to win a TDIU claim. And again, this is VA money rules. This law is in here to compensate us if we're 70, 80, 90%, and we just can't get up there using the combined ratings table. So the first one is called scheduler TDIU. Scheduler TDIU requirements are relatively simple. You have one condition rated at a minimum of 60%, or you have two or more conditions that are rated at 70% using the combined rating table, and one of those is 40%. So one kind of goofy way to look at this is it's the 60, 70, 40% rule. So this is scheduler TDIU. And then the other way to get TDIU is called extra scheduler TDIU. And this is if any of your service-connected disabilities prevent you from working. So this may be something that you incorporate into. Let's go back to the allergic rhinitis example. Let's say you got a 0% for that and you are rated because you need to be rated in order to get TDIU. It only goes off of your service-connected disabilities. If you're at 0% for allergic rhinitis, this may be the disability that prevents you from working. Extra scheduler TDIU is in here just for these circumstances. They're a little different than scheduler TDIU claims, but you can win them. Make sure you have a vocational expert. Go look it up. They do the TDIU claims, and they're the ones that's the medical evidence you actually need to win these types of claims. So extra scheduler TDIU or scheduler TDIU. Scheduler TDIU is just easier to wrap your head around and understand. So if you don't meet the requirements and you're close to getting there, I would be looking at moving towards meeting the requirements for scheduler TDIU. And then you could file your claim and win it. Money rules, right? Let me jump in here real quick and tell you about my boot camp. If you want to learn more about the VA claims process, check out my boot camp. You can talk to me live. There's a link on the website and in the description, combatcraig.com. And also, if you need medical evidence like a nexus or documenting your symptoms properly, go to our website, combatcraig.com, and it says medteam/nexus letters. Click on that link, fill out the form. Boom, you're done.